Hello, Martina. Good morning. How are you? Oh yeah. I was doing the grapple hook air state where it's like you slow down for a certain amount of time and then you start falling faster. Like hang time. Oh. Whoops, your message is being checked by mods. You accidentally sent a full stop. What? Well, you better check the message then, Kaz. Is it suspicious? Thank you for the suplex, Kurzak. How you doing? Sitting, falling, swimming, flying, spaced, grabbed, floating. There is no grappling. Meaningless. There is one there. So I must have another version of that here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Gravity scale equals 1. Okay. All grappling does is this stuff. Hmm. What? I wonder if I changed the gravity stuff. Okay, previous movement mode is grappling, and then it goes into falling, and we're doing this. What if the previous mode was falling, and then it reset? Like if it's like, hey, we're resetting you to falling again. I would try that. Or mode equals. Technically would work. You broke Twitch. Good. Yeah, what game are you playing? What game are you playing, Martina? Okay, turn on the controller. Turn on Swifty's controller so initializing her controller doesn't break things. Or failing to initialize her controller doesn't break things. All right, hook shot. Grapple air time is 3. Time since last grapple. It's breaking things. All right. Not quite working how I want it to. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Yeah. So every time we want to fall, we reset these. Yes. Grappling's here. Reset. B grapple air. Okay. Rather than tracking the grapple air time on the weapon, because that's silly. That's a little silly. Okay. No. Okay. Find update. Yep. Public full B grapple air. Public float grapple air time equals 3. Oh, public float time since last grapple. Martina doesn't really need that many thumbnails. She's just locking herself in as #1 chatter 2026 a bit early. Oh my god, there's so many fucking recaps. YouTube recap. Fucking Discord recap, Spotify recap. Hey, Laura, thank you. Good morning. What did people get for their Discord? You know how you get the little icon at the end of the recap? What did people get? And what'd you get? You got an origami one. Interesting. A cassette. I got a duck with a hat, a backwards baseball cap, and a yellow duck. You couldn't get the Discord one because you have data personalization off. It did give you a banana though. Oh, Swifty got a banana. Capybara. Oh, nice Kurzak. Capybara. Yeah. I really like how the duck paired with my current icon, which is a drawing of me. Oh, brain, please tell me who did it. Maybe Natoi. Someone drew the bear as a lemon, and I know who it was. I just can't remember it right now. Actually, I think I wrote. I can check the fan. I should check the fan art channel and then tell you. I've got streamer mode on, but I do think it was Natoi. Hang on. Can I just drag this into, no. Okay, hang on. This. Just the pairing of these two is so strong. Don't talk to me until I've had my duck. Adventures of Lemon Bear and Cap Duck. It's your coding rubber duck. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now when it goes into the actual movement mode of grappling, it says grapple air true. Does the grappling, adds the counter, then changes it back. But it shouldn't be in grappling. It should be in falling. Yeah, it's in the right place. I just got confused by that. Okay, so if previous movement is grappling, grapple other is true, starts the timer, puts it through. Save. Do it. I'm not falling any faster. Now I am. Mm. Okay, we got an edge case. This is our edge case. I can't stop it. Thanks, Steam. Um yep. think that might do it. Folks in chat, I have many chatters. Should I eat some? Telling Steam that Unity doesn't need the overlay may help your performance a smidge. I think it initializes as soon as you yeah. I think it, yeah. Crisps in the morning. Why not? You eat bread and cheese in the morning. That's just what that is. Oh, wow. There we go. It's still not doing what I want it to do, which is like you fall slowly and then it goes pachow. Wherefore art thou? Why is it not falling faster? It should be doing... So hang on. Can it not change to itself? That's probably what's happening, right? It's probably what's happening, right? If okay, so yeah, do nothing if nothing is changing. Okay. So how do we get around that? We add another one that's like grapple air. A new movement mode that's grapple air that isn't falling. That has all the aspects of falling, but it's slow fall. We do slow fall. Okay. Slow falling. Okay, so save. When you get off of the grapple hook, then okay. Where's ranged? Ranged weapon. Okay, so you set the movement to grappling. Stop the grapple. Slow falling. Okay, okay, okay. Try that, 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 try that. Good morning, Debray. How's it going? How's your dev stuff going? What you been up to lately? You could probably code in the initialization to disable it, but not really worth it in my opinion. Oh, I see, I see, I see. For the Steam stuff. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. One thing I'd want to do when changing to this camera is for this camera to be looking in the same way. So that when I do this, it sort of does this instead, rather than being here. I'm not sure how to do that yet. I guess if it's not in an active mode, that camera should probably like rotate to the facing of the player. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Well, he's falling. Grappling. Slow falling. Falling. What the fuck? Oh, it doesn't like hitting the play button after this. Pause. Ooh, it doesn't like unplaying when that's going on. Interesting. I'm I'm stumped. It should be doing all the same things that falling would do. I'm stumped. Why is he not following? I see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay, this could be good stuff, though maybe not when the grapple's happening. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, a sign of me being like, this is where it calculates how much. Oh, get gravity direction. Means we can change what we think the gravity direction is. That's fun. That's Mario Galaxy shit. Oh, it didn't like that. Yep, there we go. Cool. Aim time and then woof. Yeah, okay, cool. That's cool. So if let's say I'm up above, I'm tumbling, I'm going. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now I'm falling. Cool. It works. It might be good if it's not instant, but it works. Find a bug. Okay, find a bug. So we have a stop grapple, but we need to know whether the stop grapple you were previously attached. So you know what? Let's just say that you only get the slow fall if you've added the momentum for now. That's the easiest way. Yeah, so if you've added the momentum, so if you've just failed to grapple, you fucked. You can't just fail to grapple and slow fall. And then I can make the slow fall time a little more like 5 seconds or something. I'd love for it to sort of like start to speed up slightly. Like it is a burst of like slow, like you're slowing time more than slowing gravity. But because it's localized to you and it's a multiplayer game, I can't slow time for everybody else every time you try to grapple. Getting that little hang time in the air. It'd be cool if like 3 seconds it's like full slow fall, and then as it goes farther, the gravity changes. Oh, idea forming. Idea forming. idea forming, find find update. If okay, if time since last grapple is less than or equal to grapple air time -2, then gravity scale plus equals so I want that to slow. Oh, I would want that to slowly get like exponentially, but this isn't going to do that. But it's going to be a little bit. It's going to feel a little bit like that. So it's going to add to the gravity scale every yeah, it's going to add 0.3 every second. And if it's 5 seconds, if it's 3 seconds of airtime and then 2 seconds of it's getting more, then it won't feel like you suddenly start falling really fast. I have to add 5 seconds rather than 3 seconds. Lean into the limitations. Yeah. Oh, that's a new one. Is that a new one that Twitch has added? A returning chatter? Jolter, it tells me that you're a returning chatter. You've also got a sub, so that would also be an indication, Twitch. You don't think that's new? Maybe I'm only noticing it for the first time. Yeah, aren't you all returning chatters? Exactly. You don't know how that works. You've been following since 2024. Yeah. Maybe it's just if you haven't chatted in a while. Oh, look, it's a Randy. How's it going, Randy? Happy Monday to you. You wish the weekend had like 2 more days. That's how you're feeling. Relatable. Yeah. We traveled to see a friend and basically traveled from Saturday morning, met with friend, spent night, set off Sunday afternoon, got back uh Sunday like evening. The weekend was done. You booked every Friday off this December. That's that's good thinking. You were at your department's Christmas dinner on Friday, niece's birthday on Saturday, and coded and did Pilgrim's business on Sunday. That's pretty busy. Pretty busy. Um, yeah, Swift is doing okay. I think they are. Well, today not so much, but in general, yeah. Um, they tend when they're feeling what they're currently suffering from the blood moon. When they are okay, they tend to just work while I'm streaming, like along next to me. Um, but we're on a project that I think she just wants to like get on with. Did that do what I thought it would do, or did it just? I wonder if I should just do the hang time the whole time. Okay, gravity scale is 1. Do that. It goes up. It doesn't match what it's doing, does it? Maybe it's the fall speed is 10, so it just gets locked. It's probably what it is, right? That's probably what it is. Yeah, it's probably what it is. Fast fall. I don't like that it's clearing all the accumulated forces. But that's a good thing, it's not doing that. I misread that. It used to. I hear it is there, but it stopped that. Is there? I wonder if there's a way for me to be like, your rigid body is this. Because it'd be cool if maybe. See if this changed anything. There's the parts where like I grapple and it's like I stop dead. And I'm like, oh, but would it be cool if I was swinging around some more? Not really sure it's doing anything different. I'm not sure it's doing anything different. Not currently, I don't. Whoa. No, I want to add that. I'd love to be able to, if I was going past, have the whole thing where it's like you're going this way really fast and then you grapple to the side and like you swing around instead of going straight. Well, thanks, Los Agus. Found a bug. I really don't know. I really don't know where your chest actually is. Probably over here, right? Nope. Damn it. I really don't know. Like, the chest shouldn't be all the way up there, but the chest shouldn't be all the way over there. No idea. Oh, there's some kind of bug now. One sec. It sounds like he has a. Are you saying Finn has a broken heart? Oh, is he? He's he not been streaming lately? Last I saw, he was doing like muscle animal side game thing. Is it Mocha related? Yo, hello. Scribbly Noodle, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Catch. All right. Interesting. Welcome in. I'm developing a Twitch-based VTuber game. You've activated the raid functionality. Welcome in. Wasn't sure what to do, so I used my brick emote. Nice. Yeah, so I've got this is my little VTuber guy. The face tracking isn't turned on at the moment because I'm just doing like behind the scenes dev stuff. But yeah, our chatters can fight off your raider. You have a little health bar here. Yeah, if you're the raider and you chat, you get like the big black bubble that says what you're saying, so we can read it. Because with all the channel point redemptions, oh, you won! Congratulations. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Welcome to my stream. Let me just grab my phone 1 sec. So how did you win? You survived. So there's a health bar. If we can't defeat your health bar in the time allotted, then you hang around and you have your little raid ship in the background there. Uh, don't know how long this will last because my charger's elsewhere, but connect. Huh, I'm alive. Reset. There we go. There we go. Hello. Yeah, and the raider strength is how many people they brought over in the raid. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. You're trapped here now, yeah. So yeah, I usually stream here with my co-host Swifty, who's the bird character here. But we're doing a little bit of dev stuff. This is new and very cool. Thank you. How was your stream? What were you up to? While you tell me, I'll show you what I've been up to, which is let's see. Is this grappling hook, which I can now aim and Spider-Man around if I manage to hit something. Give me a sec. I ran into the cannon instead. I go over here. Pacho. Okay, that one was broken. Interesting. So I'm a hobbyist game dev and a lot of my shit breaks. Don't worry about it. I think I know why. I think this grappling hook is broken. Working on some art commissions. Oh, nice. Feel free to if you post an image link in chat, our mods can show us. We can do some cool stuff if it's got like a JPEG or a PNG in the URL. Instant fan. Oh, good. We like instant fans. It's very warm here. Let you see. Yeah. So yeah, does anyone have any questions? Oh, my door just went. I guess they have a question. One sec. Their question was open the door. Got a parcel. You have a blue sky link. If that works, I can either grab the direct image or the post. Yeah, I think a blue sky one would work. It just needs to have the .png or .jpeg like thing at the end, so that the code can gobble it and turn it into an image. Did I get hit off screen, Martina? Did you hit me off screen? Did you do that? Did you hit me? I can't believe you would hit me in front of all of these new people. That's right. Ah. That was some strange physics. Okay, I went into the cannon. I think my gravity scale is messed up. Or I can't go into space mode. What is this? Oh, there it is. Martina, you know what to do with that. Oh, we're in the UK. Imager. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I live in the stupid island. Martina might be able to find a workaround on that though. They might be able to go to the link and then post that into Discord and then give me the Discord. Might have already done that. Is this it? Oh, there we are. She's cooking. Here we are. Ah, hang on. Here we go. Nice. Maybe make a VPN tunnel for your grabbing function. What's a VPN tunnel? Oh, you mean for posting the images? Oh, I see. For the imager ones. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe. Hang on, let me get the camera. There we go. We can do a little closer look. Congrats on your raffle win. Now, how big do you want your Sona, to be honest? That's probably a reference I don't understand. Reset the free cam. There we go. So yeah, welcome into my stream, everybody. It makes sense in context for them, I'm sure. And then I get to do this. So yeah, welcome in. Yeeted. Sometimes we do a bit of animation here, sometimes we do a bit of game dev, or sometimes we play games, or sometimes we do some coding, and sometimes we draw and paint, and sometimes we just chat. Don't take it personally, says Kaz. Everything gets yeeted. Everything. Even Kaz. Yeet. See? Don't take it personally. I build yeet functionality into everything. Watch Street go burr. Oh, welcome, fan. You should get ready for sleep. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds great. I just made a ton of new bugs in the character controller by what I was just doing. The grapple looks like it's come along real good. Thank you. I need to reset it and push the changes to this to the prefab. Unity uses this game object system, and I've made a bunch of changes to this one that haven't been pushed through to the prefab itself. So I need to do that. Apply all. There we go. Now we're good. Sorry, it will get rid of your radar person. You think the raid feature is so cool? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Here's the grapple hook, how it's meant to work. Wait. I messed that up. Hang on. There we go. Woohoo. Patent pending. Oh shit. Too far, too far, too far, too far, too far, too far. Ah, I'm out of range. And I'm moving too quickly. Shoop. I teleported back. So yeah, I like the Spider-Man game, so I'm trying to build my own Spider-Man-esque thing. Currently we have like the swing, and then we can also reel it in if we want to. Like this. It's a little haphazard, but trust me, it is doing it. Like if I do this. Let me get this. And now we can reel up. And it's kind of momentum based. So you can hold the button after and then while you're swinging. If you hold and then release, then you get some of that momentum. It used to do it more. I wonder if I've messed that up. A little. But then you can kind of pull with the reel in, you can kind of speed that up as well, but it shortens the length, so you have to be careful. You need to download the Worlds Adrift Island Creator. It is the only remaining demo of the grapple system from that game, but I think it will give you some ideas. Okay. What do you feel I'm missing from this? As a, for instance, tempt me. I will do that though. I love me a good grapple hook system. Did they have like flight suit thing, like flying squirrel suits as well, so you could glide afterwards? A few interesting tools. Ones that continue your inertia when you toggle it. Ah, I like that. Halts your inertia for a time and then continues it. That's cool. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Like I'm a little annoyed when you reach the minimum and it's like it does that kind of stop thing that it does to then do the swing. So the code for that is here. I'm going to make this 0.1 instead. And then we should be able to like grapple to two surfaces without it suddenly like stopping us. The shoes that let you walk on the underside of objects. Just the feel of the grapple hook is really good and how the character interacts while in the air and next to surfaces. Gotcha. Yeah, I'd love to be able to like run along the surfaces and stuff. Interesting. I feel like it's still doing it a little bit. Oh yeah. You can post your Pilkmas event poster. Go for it. I saw that come through earlier. Sorry, I didn't reply immediately. Okay, I've got weirdness there, right? Here we are. Get this camera. The Great Pilkmas Soup Mystery. Streamed on Rosie's the Bard and It's Joanna Wren. You have been invited December 20th, 8 p.m. GMT. What goes in is up to you. Donate and you tell us what to put in. The Blanket Fort presents The Great Pilkmas Soup Mystery. Salt, please. Okay. That sounds great. Are you going to make actual soup or is it art based and whatever people suggest gets drawn in the soup? You just go to shared with It's Joanna Wren, Steve Tychus the Third, Muldrum, and Cat Baron Cafe. We call it the Blanket Fort. Ah, cool. They will tell us what ingredients to put in from a list. I see. Fun. And then you all eat it. Gummies and marshmallows. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, so y'all check that out. They're raising money for Cancer Research UK for Pilkmas from the 19th to the 27th of December. And this is one of the events that's happening over at here. Go folly Rozzie's the Bard. They have a really cool stream setup too, and they're a lot of fun. They're a really fun artist, and sometimes their art appears on... Oh, it's neither of those ones. Sometimes their art appears in the fan art gallery and it's really good. Thank you for the shout out. The Great Pilkmas Soup Mystery. Very cool. Very cool. This one can stay, but it might reset. Oh no, it will stay around between resets anyway. We should implement our own shout out system, Martina. Little shout out thing that pops up on the screen or something. And we don't have to worry. We should. We should. Yeah, I wonder if we could make that like follow behind when it's not active. Yeah, hang on. If rotate cam is false, okay. Else. Transform dot local dot rotation. Transform dot rotation equals target dot rotation. Does that work? One way to find out. Nope. Hang on. Stop this. Hmm. 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 I have an idea. It's probably good to just be what the current camera is rather than the follow target, because it's going to be messed up anyway. So yeah, do that. And then in animatic camera, I think it's grapple follow camera. Um, I guess in animatic character, if I look for cam, yeah, toggle personal cam. What are you doing? Personal cam priority. What are you doing? Follow cam. Current follow cam. All right, so you're just toggling on. You're toggling this on. Okay, cool. Um, which is this. Do we know about? Probably know about this. So when you do this, cam follow. B rotate cam. Four-doored microwave. Interesting that the microwave texture is on all sides with the door. That's because that's because it's just an image. It's just a video. It's wow. Are you suggesting you want me to model a microwave? I'm not gonna do that. If you donate money to my Ko-fi, maybe I'll consider it. Fuck multiplayer. We want a microwave. Sarcasm, by the way. How much is a microwave worth to you? I think this is a testament. This is equivalent of bribery right now. Oh god damn it. Now I can't move the camera. That's not what I want. No, Laura's saying, are you telling me if I donate to Doig on Ko-fi, I can make him 3D model whatever I want? I think it's closer to the thing of, if you donate to me on Ko-fi, you'll be able to get me to model what collectively everyone else finds funny. Which is similar, but not the same. Doig, what if you added farming and fishing mechanics to Scrungle? I'm not going to add farming. I might add fishing. Like tea boxes with straws, yeah. And then they take it away when you had toots for like 2 years and you got those for like $33. Because 33 is 2 butts together and that was funny. If we meet the goal, will you base it off of your real life microwave like your tea box? I gotta be real with you. I don't own a microwave. Yeah, I'll use your microwave money to buy an air fryer instead. This isn't doing what I want. And I'm kind of mad about it. How do you make synthetic rubies then? I don't. Oh my gosh. I don't. Swifty got the inkling to make jelly yesterday. Who knows the steps to making jelly? hot water. Yeah. Yeah. There are at least 4 steps if you include buying it at the store. Yeah, yeah. Just eat the cubes. All right, Sam. Winning. No, you're explaining jam, not jelly. UK jelly. Jelly. Jelly is not jam in the UK. Jelly is the dessert thing that you have with ice cream. What the fuck do you call that if not jelly? Tell you the difference. Jelly wobbles. Jello. Jello then. She had the inkling to make Jello. It has 3 steps. You put the cubes in bowl, pour over hot water, melt, then add cold water, then add to fridge. Swifty did step 1 and step 3. So, upon me asking her, did you add cold water? Swifty said, no, ? .tm. Yeah, Kaz. Yeah. Very small amount of jelly, very concentrate. So then she went through. This was after like 2 hours. Went through. The jelly had begun to set. She tried to like add cold water at this point, which no. So she ended up with watery with jelly bits in it. Then she got a milk frother and decided she was going to try and blend it together. At which point we got advice to there's a B word, but it effectively is heat the jelly by placing its bowl in another bowl of heated stuff. But then she decided that frothing the jelly might be an interesting side effect. So as well as melting the jelly into the cold water and achieving jelly again, she frothed it more. So now we have what looks like a Guinness jelly in our fridge. Is it Ban Marie? Yeah, maybe. That sounds like it. She made Mogu Mogu. I have no idea what Mogu Mogu is, but let's just say yes. And at the same time she was making this jelly, she made heated milk and added, I don't know what alcohol she had, but she had heated milk and some sort of alcohol. Probably she got something that was really sweet last week, so it's probably that. A cooking or heating method that uses a gentle, even heat from a water bath to cook or warm food. That's the one. Why did she decide to make jelly? That's like that's like asking God why they decided to make the universe. Deep. The jelly wasn't until they added the cold water. Because God hungry. That's God made the universe because God hungry. We've solved it. I haven't eaten the jelly. It's still in the fridge. Okay, so I don't understand how to make this do what I want it to do. We do this. We do this. My avatar is very cute. Well, thank you, Sam. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming by. Okay, I have to ask, which avatar do you mean? Do you mean the one running around? Do you mean the one that I made the running around one into a VTuber, or do you mean the lemon bear with the duck from my Discord? I hear a beeping. I'm gonna be right back. You mean the PNG tuber, I like the movement. Okay, I'm back. The oven timer was going, so I checked in on Swifty to see if she had something in the oven, only to discover her standing in what I can only describe as cryptidly in the kitchen. She had been heating up a quiche. um, she's also procured for herself jelly and ice cream and quiche and has gone back to bed. Swifty is also my favorite cryptid. She took a shower when we got in last night, and she has just been wearing pajama bottoms and a housecoat since. So because 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 she was getting stuff out of the oven, when I walked in, she was just standing there, but she hadn't tied up her housecoat, so she was just standing there with the coat slightly open in a kind of like like slight stoop with arms straight down because she was about to reach into the oven. It was just a cryptid cryptid stance. But she had paused mid-movement to look at me as I came in. Safety first. Yeah, power stanced up. So it's not doing what I want it to do. Which is a shame. Unless... Hang on. I have an idea. I figured it out. Picturing the face of her avatar now by the oven with a coat and PG bottoms staring into the distance. Perfect. She's now eating the frothy jelly, so well it's after the quiche, I guess, so I'll be able to get a report back. I will also eat some of the jelly later after I've had lunch. I think that worked. I still can't rotate it though. Oh, because... No, that should be switching it back. I'm in the never call it a house coat group. What do you mean? You were picturing Swifty in a full trench coat. Oh, just a robe. All right, like a bathrobe or something. Dressing gown. Okay, dressing gown then. House coat. I'm Scottish. How did we get into such screaming metal? We were on dwarf metal before. Bring back the dwarf metal. Where's Windrose? That's better. Now it always switches into it's not it would be better if it was taller, but I guess we could have it slightly like this and then only change the R and Z. Clip. A rare peak below decks. I don't know what you mean by below decks. That doesn't exist. The deck is just a solid piece of wood. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything else is just a rendering bug. Nope. Yeah, so how we would do that by how would we do that? So the question is, which axis are we wanting it to take the camera one from? X, Y, or Z? Probably. Let's check. Let's put up a cube and then, well, let's just rotate Rennie's microwave. Probably the Y. Okay. Depending on the dot product or whatever, whether the Z is mm, rotate Rennie's microwave in your mind. Yeah, this will only work if that's funny. Dutch angles it every time. Oh, I can't undutch that. That's not gonna work. You know what? I have an idea. 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 You can make Rennie turn both counterclockwise and clockwise if you concentrate hard enough. Oh, like one of those optical illusions where it's like, are they spinning to the left or the right based on the silhouette? I mean, that'll do. Oh yeah, we've got Rennie's thing of the camera goes through objects now. So it's actually hitting that box. I should probably only turn on the collider when the free cam is working. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so fuck. How do we pass movement into the air control when the character controller no longer controls your character? While he's grappled, he's not doing anything unless we have this. Time to give the grapple a character controller. If we turn this off, what happens? I assume he'll just fall because the gravity will be there, but we'll see. Interesting. Okay, interesting. 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 Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. What's this? Yep. That'll do it. Nice. That'll do it. Great image. Okay, so if we're not stopping... We're not stopping the character controller from moving. It does feel a little differently, but it feels good. Hmm. You continue your momentum now, which is fun. Rather than stopping, which is cool. All right. I think we can do something with this. I think we can do something with this because if we're not doing this and noping out of its determining of what its character moved at delta time is, it means that we can do something like flying desired velocity based on our stick input. And if we can do that, then hell yeah. So if we have a look at falling desired velocity, If I just do falling, it would probably use the air speed and try and move me that way. Let's see. Was this going to give me like if I'm trying to push in a direction, but I'm still bound to the character anchor based on the gravity. Okay. Okay. So rather than having world up, maybe I would need to have the up vector be pushing in relation to the rope that it's on. Not sure how to feed that in yet. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a bear with a grappling hook. Look out. Okay. Yeah, when I landed it, I couldn't reset for some reason. Oh, I see. I see what it is. I see. I have to get out of. I might have to give myself more force from the momentum because it's. Oh no, no, no! That feels good. That feels good. I'm getting extra momentum anyway. But this, no, you know what? Nope. This feels pretty good. The spinning is very good. Dang, man, this is like genuinely fun to mess around with. Like the thing I've found with Spider-Man games is that they have to like they have to make it approachable and they have to make it fun. And like they have to make it sort of like a pick up and play game experience. What I like about this is that I have to aim and decide where a good place to attach to would be. And to me that's fun. But I know that's not going to be fun for everybody, so they have to kind of like tread the line in a Spider-Man game of like fun versus function and utility. Whereas I like having to be like, if I want to go here, okay, I need to like attach here to go where I want to go. I like the problem solving aspect of the movement. So I'm going to build a system that I find fun. I should check out the Attack on Titan fan game. I've seen a couple. I don't know if I maybe played a couple years back when Attack on Titan first surfaced. So this is probably like 10 years ago when the games were sort of like, you know, coming out. I like it though. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, I need the way to get out of slow fall. And I also want to be able to hit Swifty with the suction thing. Oh, chibi looking Attack on Titan characters. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I'm not that into chibi looking characters. Lol, I'm kidding. That's what my characters look like. I had a game in mind way back. That featured, you know, grappling hooks and stuff. That this is giving me the confidence to be like, I could build some of that now. It was yeah, it was like a comic idea I wanted to make as well. Comic to tell the story, game to tell the journey. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna make a comic to like introduce the world. And then the game would tell the story of what the if the comic was like a what's the word? Prologue. Then the game would tell the rest of the story. I've talked about it in the past, but it was years ago. But the title I had for it is sort of like I've seen it used elsewhere. So I have another title in mind for it now. You love comics? Me too. Well, I like a few comics. I've never really read the Spider-Man comics, funnily enough. As much as I like the concept of Spider-Man. I like the Spider-Man movies and games. That's how I got into him. Marvel Comics, where to even begin? Yeah, when you realize that the Marvel Comics are just soap operas for a different demographic, it makes it really funny. Like, if you consider something like the UK based, like Coronation Street, Marvel Comics is just that with capes. Capes and clowns, yeah. Well, if you're talking about Batman, yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to reel up, Kitco, if you're still here. Reel up like this and then be like, I'm gonna walk along the bottom. The Arrowverse was very much a soap opera too, willing to kill off characters while actors are still under contract. Oh, really? So that you couldn't guess when they would go. That's funny. I watched a bunch of Arrowverse stuff. I don't know if I ever made it to the end. Is it still going? They're all cancelled now. Seriously, all of Arrowverse was like, nah, DC's doing its own another thing now. That's wild. And you didn't say they're all completed. You were like, they're all cancelled. What was that? They had The Flash, Supergirl, Green Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman. Was Black Lightning part? I mean, I know they did the crossover, but was that also like in the same vein? I love Tobias Whale from Black Lightning. All the other well, you know, I like the mentor character, the guy who built the suits and stuff, but like Black Lightning himself was, you know, hit and miss. And like at the point where his daughters and stuff were getting powers, I was just like, this is ridiculous. None of these people feel like people in like the way that their characters are interacting with one another. The actors were doing such a good job to like carry it, but the writing was Tobias Whale though. Poetic motherfucker. The Arrowverse John Constantine had a crossover with the Lucifer show. Was Lucifer also of that ilk? Was Lucifer a DC character? Yeah, the actor who played the mentor in Black Lightning was Dexter's dad from Dexter. Lucifer is based on the Vertigo comic. Okay. The Lucifer show was like fairly interesting, but I didn't like Lucifer himself in the show. he never like it felt like he was supposed to get like a bunch of growth, and it never felt like it stuck in a way that his character would develop. I think the actor is probably really good. I just don't like the characterization, and that might just be because the characterization is meant to be that, like, it's accurate. I don't know if it's lore accurate. I was just like, you've gone through too much to still be this way. But I did like aspects of the show. I recently watched Suits and had a big laugh at the fact that like Lucifer's the actor that plays Lucifer's brother, and also the love interest of Lucifer's brother in the Lucifer show, are both in the Suits show. I was like, oh hey, there they are. Is this what they did before / after? I don't know. Probably after. Probably maybe at the same time. Who knows? Attack on Jellycat. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just swinging around now. I'm just chatting, like doing both at once. Like every time Lucifer said my devil face, I laugh. So like, and not in a like I'm laughing with you kind of way. I'm like, this is silly. Like if he'd said something like she saw the true me, I would be like, yeah, all right, I'm here. But it's like, she saw my devil face. I'm like, all right, buddy. It had the same tone to me as when in Smallville people were calling Clark the the red blue blur. I'm like, fuck off. That's just mean for people who can't like that. That's just mean to get people to say over and over. The red blue blur, the red blue blur, the red blue blur. That's the shittest nickname I've ever. The red blue blur. I would accept the blurry person, but the red blue blur, no. Your favorite couple from a superhero show appearing in another media is Annie and Huey from The Boys are in the music video for CCR's Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Smallville also had a crossover with the Arrowverse. Well, in sort of different ways, right? Because who's your face who played Clark? Yeah, he plays a version of Clark who I think managed to give up stuff in the crisis of Tom Welling, yeah. But he's also in Lucifer. He plays Cain. So there you go. Is Spider Doy called Spoig? Sure. Knock yourself out. Hang on a fucking second. Oh, buddy. I just realized that I have to say this quiet so Swifty doesn't hear me. I just realized that. So I've watched the show Psych, and your boy, the cop from Psych. I just realized who he plays in Supernatural. Oh, I watched Supernatural first. That's why he was Lassie. That's why he was so familiar in Psych. I was like, I've seen you somewhere before, but he's super long hair, bearded up in Supernatural. Yeah, he's good. I like him. That was the last season of Supernatural that you watched. Oh, buddy, I've watched all of Supernatural. I know he had like a stroke or something in more recent years. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's back. I know I saw him. He was also in it was either a very touching episode of The Resident or a very touching episode of House, because I watched, or a very touching episode of one of the hospital dramas that I watched last year. I forget which, but he was part of a gay couple and they were really sweet together. I can't remember which one it is though. You loved him in Gallivant. I knew people who watched Gallivant recently. I did not watch it. I think I'm gonna go. I would think I'll go and watch that myself because Gallivant looked really funny and fun. I think Talk are trying to call me, of all people. We're outside of our contract with them. So I think they're like, hey, you want to lock in for another 24 months? And I'm like, nope. New Amsterdam. It would have been New Amsterdam. I love New Amsterdam. That was a fun show. Oh gosh, a certain episode of that show really got me. I won't tell you which one. Yeah, my mom was taken into hospital for heart stuff last year, and she's doing fine now. But after that happened, after like being in like an intensive care ward and stuff, I just started watching hospital dramas, I think, to try and like, I don't know what it was, like I know it's all fictionalized and stuff, but like, I don't know, maybe work through feelings. But yeah, I watched a ton of hospital stuff. I watched all of New Amsterdam. I watched all of The Resident. I watched all of House. I watched. Was there another one? That might have been it. Oh no! Fuck Grey's Anatomy. I watched Grey's Anatomy as well. How could I forget that one? Because the guy who plays the Sam and Dean's dad in Supernatural is also in Grey's Anatomy, and I like to headcanon that he's the same person in certain ways, like because he does some weird ghost shit in Grey's Anatomy. Okay. It doesn't feel like I'm getting to push in a direction with the flight thing. Scrubs is coming back in February with JD, Turk, Elliot, Cox, and Carla. Whoa. Is that how? Oh, I wonder how they're like the comedy and stuff. I wonder if that's gonna have been, I don't know, changed. Shit, I watched Scrubs when I was in university, which was a while ago. Okay, it was a while ago. They're gonna be old. How's that gonna? I hope Dr. Cox is like right. Well, I actually don't know if I would want him to be like the head of the hospital. Fuck, that feels weird. Didn't the actor that plays the janitor like Oh no, he's still kicking. I don't know why I thought the janitor was like... I don't know why I thought something happened to the Neil Flynn, the guy who played the janitor. Is he coming back? The quartet guy. That's it. Yes. All right. Yeah. The sad one. Probably Kelso as well, right? No? No, he's still kicking too. Going strong. The character Bob Kelso, every time his name is said, gives me like weird feel like there's a Scottish town called Kelso, which is where I spent some of my time. So whenever I hear Kelso, I think of the place, not the person. So how are we gonna get the ability to like... Oh, when you're spinning, you're effed. Interesting. How are we gonna get doing like air control? Because the flying desired velocity is not doing anything. Is that because I said I wanted my flying speed to be 0? 1 second. Flying friction 5. Flying speed 10. Stargate is just an announcement that it's coming back with no extra details. With this, with the same SG1 people, like Stargate SG1 more. No clue. Okay. I like Stargate. All right, hang on. It doesn't appear to be working. Richard Dean Anderson. Is that MacGyver guy? Yeah. He was my favorite. Yeah. I mean, you could... I would say he was... if you mean he led the team at SG1, then yeah, I guess so. Okay, so there's a lot of bugs, but I can't be bothered to fix them, and I just realized the time. So I got to go. I'm gonna go have lunch. Thank you for joining me today. A lot of bugs, a lot of just chatting, a lot of just I just grappling hook around trying to get the vibe. Let me dashboard a bit. Stream manager. Thanks for sharing my work. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you. It was very loosey goose. Productivity wise, but it's just how it goes sometimes. I'm just gonna check, just in case I missed it. We did talk about Kofi earlier. I don't think there's anything that would have notified me. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. I hadn't missed anything. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Me Magatron says sculpting a nightmare today. I don't know what that creature is, but it looks quite good. Yeah, let's go check that out. Sculpting a nightmare. I think they're doing it in Blender. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Hope you have a great time over there. And I'll maybe catch you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.